Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you all are fine at home. This is the second part of chapter 3 Political Science, Election and Representation. It includes from page number 54 to 59 of your NCERT book. Before I begin, I request you all do like, share and subscribe this channel for all the updates. Students, in our previous video, we learned the meaning of the term election and representative, universal adult franchise, and difference between direct and indirect elections. Today we will learn about the election system in India. As the citizens of the country, we should know that how elections are conducted in our country, what are the do's and the don'ts to be followed, who looked after the election process in our country, and many more. These questions are not as simple as they appear to us. In case of election, we need some protocols or rules to conduct the elections in an impartial manner so that we can have a democratic and just society. For understanding this entire system of the election system in India, we need to understand the two electoral systems which we are going to do today. The first one is the FPTP and the another one is PR. So let's start with the first system, first electoral system, that is FPTP. FPTP stands for First Past the Post. Beta, first past the post system is also known as simple majority system or plurality system. It is an electoral system in which the candidate with the highest number of votes in a constituency is declared elected. Like you can see in the picture over here, the red candidate wins 32% of the votes, while the other got only 68% of vote in totality. Means they got 22% of vote, around 22% of vote individually. So FPTP system is basically sets on the majority criteria. Like in a country of 100% voters, in that if one candidate gets more than 50% of votes, then that candidate must win. In FPTP, a candidate does not need 50% of votes in order to win. But like suppose a party gets only 25% of the votes, but everyone else gets even less votes than that. In that case, the party could win all the seats with only 25% of votes or even less. So this system is basically all about head-to-head competition. The one who got this particular majority will secure majority number of seats in the parliament. So this is basically all about FPTP system, first past the post system. It's based on the majority voting system and winner takes all the seats in the parliament. Under FPTP system, we follow special method of elections. Like the country is divided into different areas for purpose of election, and these areas are called electoral constituencies. The voters who live in an area elect one representative, and our country is divided into 543 constituencies, and according to that the people vote in that area, and whosoever gets the majority of vote will turn as a representative. Second electoral system is proportional representation system. It is commonly known as single transferable vote system. According to it, a party gets the same proportion of seats as its proportion of votes. For example, I'll use a very small example for it. Listen it carefully. Like there are 10 seats in a parliament, and there are three parties who are competing against each other for these 10 seats. Party A got 50% of votes in the election. Party B got 30% of votes in the election, and Party C got 20% of votes in the election. On the basis of their votes, they secured seats in a parliament. Just because party A got 50% of votes, so automatically it got 5 seats in the parliament. While party B got 30%, so 3 seats. And party C got 20%, so it got 2 seats. It means that when votes are counted, each party is allotted the seats according to the vote it has won. And this is called proportional representation system. This system is followed in countries like Israel and Netherlands. So now we will understand the difference between FPTP and PR system. Beta, FPTP system is more suitable in big countries, while PR system is more suitable to small countries. In FPTP, the country is divided into small units called constituencies, and PR system, the country may not be divided into small constituency, but the country may be treated as one large constituency. Second point, every constituency elect one representative. And in PR system, more than one representative may be elected for one constituency, as I have told you. In FPTP, voters vote for candidates, while in PR system, voter votes for party. So this is the difference. In FPTP, a party may get more seats than the votes in election. Why? Because it is based on the majority. While in PR system, every party gets seats according to the votes. FPTP system, its example is UK and India, and example for PR system is Israel and Netherlands. So in the last, these are your questions. This is all for today. Tomorrow we will continue with FPTP and PR system. I hope you have understood the difference today. Have a nice day everyone. Study hard and do the work in your register. Thank you.